Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I'm riding this. This is the TVS Apache RTR 200 4V, and as you can see, the 2021 model has some changes, but the color scheme has been revised and there are even more TVS logos on this motorcycle. So it says 4 million celebration TVS racing. The lights look really very nice, of course, and I like the way the LED DRLs have been done on this bike, or rather EHO. And you can see the Indian flag is right there, number plate is on the top. Indicators are not LEDs, which is disappointing, but when you come to the side you realize obviously new color scheme. There are 3 colors now. Earlier there was one and then they added more colors and there was only one variant. So TVS has actually been making a lot of revisions to the Apache series. It says RT slipper clutch and Showa suspension now, and ABS it says DCRLP. You know what RLP stands for? Rear lift protection. You get pedal discs, of course golden colored forks, TVS racing stripe on the wheel as well. And when you come to the rear you realize again Apache RTR TVS logo, nice graphics, RTR 200 4V, again graphics. So a lot of graphics on this motorcycle. It actually looks quite attractive. That's the tail light. Again, indicators could have been LED. The sari guard doesn't look that ugly as you would expect a sari guard to look, but plenty of stickers on this motorcycle. But it's not just stickering. TVS has actually made good changes on this motorcycle. For starters, it now gets adjustable front suspension. Yeah, that's right. The front suspension is actually adjustable for preload, not for rebound. So you can actually adjust this, which is nice. The levers are now adjustable. Both the brake as well as the clutch lever is now adjustable on this motorcycle. Actually, it's very easy to adjust it. You can simply press it there. You can just change it according to your needs. That's not all. This motorcycle also now gets rider mode. So there's a button for the same right here. The instrument cluster has been revised as well. Yeah. So when you turn it on, it says gear up, and there obviously the flag also comes, the racing flag comes too. It says hi Mr. Stark, which happens to be Mr. Dhananvira, who thinks he is Iron Man. Plenty of information on offer here. Nice console. But we've spoken about all this and more earlier because this model isn't very different from the one which I reviewed very recently. You can just click here to see that. Let's start riding and experience the riding modes on this TVS Apache RTR 200 4V 2021 model. Long name, but I kind of like it. And that is not a Maruti Brezza. That is actually a Jeep Compass sub 4 meter Renegade's twin. Let's turn on this motorcycle and let's get going. Oh my god, one touch starter, says gear up, everything is on and off we go. Right now I am in actually urban mode. You can see the red line is coming at around 9000 RPM itself, and there are 3 riding modes on offer. There's rain, there's urban, and there's sport, of course. Now in rain mode now, the map is the same as urban mode, which means that it produces 17.3 horsepower. Yeah, 17.3 horsepower. Meanwhile, the torque output happens to be 16.5 Newton meters. Yeah, it remains the same both in rain as well as urban mode. However, you know, there's a difference between the ABS calibration between rain and urban mode. So there are 3 ABS settings different in rain, urban and sport mode, and there are 2 maps. A different map for sport mode, wherein this motorcycle actually produces 20.8 horsepower and 17.3 Newton meters of torque. Of course, right now when you're riding this motorcycle in urban mode, you realize that the rideability is actually very nice. Why is it so nice? Simply because, you know, torque comes better and faster lower down the rev range. Meanwhile, it restricts the RPM to 9000 RPM in these lower modes, of course. However, you know what, it feels punchy enough to ride in the city. Now in order to change the mode, you have to lift off the throttle and then you press this mode button. Now we are in sport mode. ABS becomes less intrusive in sport mode. Of course, it redlines higher, goes, okay, we will show, I will show you till where it goes. Performance feels really nice and punchy in sport mode, and overall power and torque is actually increased when compared to the earlier Apache. For a price increase of rupees 1000, that seems absolutely phenomenal. Not only the riding modes, but also the fact that it's adjustable front suspension. Sounds nice, sounds refined, and some vibes creeping in the top end of the rev range. But because of BS6, this motorcycle has become quite refined as such. I can feel the additional punch from this motorcycle in sport mode. Feels really nice to ride, and the suspension is also well tuned. Obviously I can change and make it softer or harder at the front, but overall ride quality is on the stiffer side, but ride quality is very compliant. The motorcycle feels light, easy to ride, and easy to tip into corners as well. That's a big boon for sure. Now the Apache is really grown up. Riding modes and all exclusive stuff in the segment. Nobody really offers all this, but how does it actually pull when you give it the full bananas? That's what we're going to find out right now. Into first gear. Oh my god, the clutch is really well weighed. 10,000 RPM red line. The gearbox is also slick shifting, 60 kilometers per hour in second. I don't know if you can hear this motorcycle because this Royal Enfield makes a lot of sound. As expected, come on, pulling nicely in second gear. Feels nice and slick to ride. I think 0 to 100 kilometers per hour should take around 12.5 seconds. Top speed is 120 kilometers per hour in the lower modes, which is urban and raid. It will do around 110 kilometers per hour. Braking performance is fantastic. ABS feels very less intrusive in sport mode, but in urban mode it's more intrusive. In rain mode it's even more intrusive. In fact, whenever you apply brakes, you can feel the ABS actually kicking in. That is the shift light blinking right now. Yeah, a lot of wind blast is there. Of course it has to be because there is no visor for protection. The price of this motorcycle is rupees 1,54,000 on road Mumbai, which seems quite a lot of value for money for what it offers, because of course these new features are so unique in the segment that the competition now needs to buck up for sure. And the suspension tuning is also very nicely done. Little bit knocking if you try to ride in a higher gear at lower speed, but for the most part you have nothing to complain about because the overall refinement, punch and performance from this motorcycle is fantastic. Very likable, very enjoyable, easy to flick. The handling is good, flickability is nice, rideability is good. I don't have much to complain. I'm quite surprised. Is this the best 200cc motorcycle? Probably yes. It might not be the most comfortable for tall riders, but for the most part everything on this motorcycle is so well done because over time they have smoothened it out, they've refined it, they've made changes, added more features, and just made the Apache 200 so much more attractive as well. Okay, there was a time when this car costed the same price as this motorcycle, so motorcycles are definitely getting very expensive, but brakes are nice and sure-footed for sure, and strong power. I mean, the bite is also very nice, the lever is also very positive. I like this bike. I like this bike, and this is not the same thing I would have said about an Apache a few years back, but changes being done to the bike to make it better, to make it exclusive in terms of the features, have really worked in TVS's favor because this is really well appreciated, all these features. The horn could be better though, without a doubt. You can actually short shift because you know what, it's very rideable. Mid-range is good, top end is also good, but really it's the mid-range which shines on this motorcycle. The fuel economy should be between 35 to 40 kilometers per liter. Actually you will get somewhere between 33 to 38 kilometers per liter, again depending on your riding style. And we have a 12-liter fuel tank here, which is decent enough. That's actually the norm in the segment. So let's do one thing, let's stop, let's launch and see how much it does in each gear. We are in first gear right now. Yeah, revving the motor and off we go. 42 in first, second it does around 60, yeah, in third, now see wind blast comes into play, 83 kilometers per hour, takes a shift to fourth to cross 100. Meanwhile, you know what, I forgot to mention to you guys the fact that there's a slipper clutch as well, which also works fantastically well. I'm going to short shift, get into higher gear. The only thing missing on this bike is, yep, you guys are right, a sixth gear. A sixth gear would be a fantastic addition on the Apache, would make it so much easier to cruise, but turning around or taking a U-turn is so effortless. You know why? Lightweight, easy to flick. And there is the Jeep Compass sub 4 meter with a Maruti Suzuki body underneath. So guys, this is my vlog of the TVS Apache 2021 200. Kitna confusing on the naming mein, but does that matter? It doesn't. If you like this vlog, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That's a like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video real soon. Bye bye.